Now we are at the end of the meeting. We ask you just a few minutes to try to have some summing up of the 3 days. Our aim in these next few seconds is to present a number of statements which are in a certain way the summary of what was presented here. And secondly, to give you information on the subject of the next conference in September 2009. So please, Chiara, do you want to proceed?
Yes, thank you very much. I think that after these 3 days of so interesting discussion, we arrive and we agree, at least with some people, but we will send to all of you the final documents, and we agree on this. This is the action document that says what we need to be done and how to start doing it. First, increase agricultural productivity worldwide while preserving biodiversity and halting further deforestation. Second, invest in research for the specific needs of developing countries and increase overall research expenditure. Third, encourage indigenous capacity in developing countries. Fourth, disseminate knowledge and technological know-how more efficiently and encourage innovation worldwide. Fifth, reduce meat consumption in rich countries so that agricultural products currently used to feed livestock can be diverted to feeding people. Sixth, provide information and education about good nutrition in all countries. 7. Free biotechnology from excessive regulation, allowing its application to enhance the nutritional quality and productivity of crops in optimal and unfavorable growing environments. 8. Encourage the use of solar energy in equatorial and subequatorial areas to fuel environmental sensitive desalinization processes. 9. Make microfinance available for innovative projects in developing countries. 10. Make politicians aware of all the above. Thank you. So we are going to, as I said before, to prepare the final document, and we will send to all of you, and who wants to sign it, we will be very happy about this. And then we will give this document to politicians, to the press, and to everywhere we succeed in trying to pursue the strategy that we have decided. Then, now we are at the end of this conference, and I think it was quite enjoyable. I hope it was enjoyable for all of you. And Umberto, maybe you want to announce the theme of the next conference?
Yes, Chiara, I think after a long discussion among ourselves and others, we thought that being next year very close to the 10th anniversary of the, let's say, decodification of DNA, we would devote our next conference on the potentialities and perspectives of the DNA knowledge. We have already put together a number of subjects which may be the main lines for next conference. Would you mind to show?
So the theme is how genome will affect our daily life, and from the genome of all the model system to the genome of plants to the genome of humans. And the topics are how genomics has shed light on human evolution, history and language, genome projects, status and future, beyond the genome, epigenetics, eugenics from Galton to Hitler, recombinant DNA and the development of biotechnology, improving food quality and quantity through genetics, the forensic use of DNA, prospect for the elimination of human genetic disorder, genomic medicine from prescription to prediction, cancer genomics. So these are just some ideas and some topics of what we would like to discuss next year.
Thank you, Chiara. I think it will be a very important meeting. You know, the revolution of the DNA revolution is certainly the most important revolution in the last century. And we have enough information now to plan a prospective line of development of this information, this knowledge, for the benefit of mankind. So we are at the end of the meetings. I'm very happy that everything went well. Still, after 3 so intense days, the hall is still crowded. The room is very crowded. So this is a good sign. It's good, a good sign of a good acceptance. Somebody asked me to draw some conclusions, and I must say that there are no conclusions. Conclusions may be drawn generally at the end of a process, but we are at the beginning of a process. What we have done to create the premises for a future development of actions which may represent what we have in mind. A very complicated process, because it's a scientific process, it's a social process, it's a moral process, it's a political one. Therefore, we have a lot of things to do in the next few years. For the moment, we have just outlined the picture. I am a surgeon, and we have the habit that before any treatment plan, you have to make a very careful, detailed, and precise diagnosis. Then the treatment plan may start. So we have made a diagnosis now. We know very well which are the problems. And knowing the problems, we can already have a perspective of possible solutions, which are very difficult to be obtained. But still we have a possible strategy. You have heard a number of points which are certainly a basic plan for the future development to face what we have, the injustice of availability of food and water. Personally, I enjoyed the meeting. I hope that you also enjoyed the meeting. I enjoyed the meeting. I learned a lot of things. I think I've enriched my culture. And what I think would be, hopefully, would be important for me that if you have acquired from this meeting, from the presentations, from the various speeches, the consciousness that in our world still too much injustice is present among countries. This is already a very important result of the meeting. This is the basic knowledge you have to elaborate for a future strategy. And therefore I'm very happy to see so many people at the end, and I take the occasion to express my gratitude to all the people who have participated in our organization of this meeting. First of all, our Vice President, Catherine Kennedy, first. Our Secretary General, Chiara Tonelli. Of course, I don't need to say how grateful we are to the 2 Nobel Prizes, Shirin Ebadi and Levi Montalcini, to be here today. But I must express my thanks to all the chairmen and speakers, to all of you who have participated in the debate, in the discussion, and of course to all the audience for being present here have really showed that this meeting was a success. And finally, I cannot conclude without expressing my thanks to the members of the Secretariat who have so intensively worked. My foundation, these are Monica, Donata, Lavinia, Rosanna, and all the others. So thank you again, and I hope to see you in 1 year. Thank you again.